Okay, welcome to part 15 of Let's Play Civ 2 in HD, the remix. Um, what we're going to do this segment is rename some of the cities, because I just noticed that um, they aren't grouped very well, and when they're not grouped very well, it's hard for me to remember um, what part of the map they're supposed to be on. Like, for example, this area has got 3 SNSD members that are separated from the rest of the SNST members by what appears to be another 2 or 3, maybe 4 cities. And then there's another one right on the other side with a Tiara member in the middle, and then another Tiara member out here. Which I just, part of the reason why I name them these names is so that I can remember where they are. And in its current current form, I can't remember. It's very difficult. I end up just looking all over the map because, and that's what I'm trying to avoid, especially on a large map. So, before I do some renaming of the cities, I want to show you the 3 groups that I start out with on pretty much all the games I've played in the last 6 months or to a year or so. Probably about 6 months or so, because before that I used to use a lot of Hoppa names. Okay, so instead of giving you that list, I'm going to go ahead and show you the picture. The first one is of the group Girls' Generation, which also known as SNSD. And so I've made this, I found this picture, and then I put their names on top so that you could see who they were. This is not in any particular order of interest. It's just in the order that the pictures came in for the members anyway. I didn't cut and paste each one. So there's Xiuhuen, Taeyun, Hyoyun, Yuna, Yuri, Jessica, Sunny, Tiffany, and Suyang. And we've already used up all of these names. The next group of names is for Tiara, and they're going to be, I don't know, Q. That I'll just call her Q Tree. Yunjung, Boram, Soyun, Hyomin, and Jiyeon. And then the next group I'm going to use after I use up all the Tiara names is going to be for Kara, the group Kara, and they have Jiyoung, Gyuri, Seongyeong, Hara, and Nicole. And you can look these the groups or their videos or whatever on YouTube. It's real easy. Just type in the band name and put the word K-pop at the end, and you should be able to pull out something that is what they're doing. Especially because the name Kara is kind of common. Not, it's not a very rare name. For example, Starbuck's character, the character of Starbuck in BSG on the New Imagine series by Ronald T. Moore. Her real name in the show, not real name of the actress playing her, but real name on the show would be Kara Thrace. So you might come up with that Kara or a different Kara or a number of any other Karas. And then for Tiara, same thing. As an SD, it's a lot easier to localize. If you don't want to use this, just again, like I said, type in Girls' Generation, and this is probably the most popular of all 3, but the other ones are pretty popular too. To the point where some of them are actually performing overseas in Japan to try and break into their media markets there, which is quite impressive, especially when they're trying to sing their songs in Japanese as well. That's crazy. Anyway, back to the game. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just go ahead and just play the last 5 minutes or so of this game as I would, and then in the off-screen time I'll go ahead and make the name changes so we don't spend 10 minutes of just me trying to figure out which cities I want to call which names, and then I'll just go through a quick recap of what I did in the off-screen time. So for Zhongguang, we're gonna, as you can see, he's not supporting any more settlers. We want each city to at least have a settler, and I think we're far enough along. We're at 17 cities now. We're pretty spread out that the real early cities can actually stop building settlers. Stop building settlers. Besides the one that's going to improve the city squares around it, and start building other things. So we're going to have Zhongguang build one settler and make that the one that improves around the city, and then we'll switch him to caravans, I'm thinking. And for Zhenhe, he's already supporting 2, but they've already gone, meaning they're far away from the city. They're running over to build a city somewhere else. Actually, not this one. There's one right here. So we'll take him off of settlers and have him build Marco Polos. You know, he's already city size 6. Let's err on the side of caution. Let's build caravans. And then we'll have either that or we'll switch off later on. Colossus still here. Okay, and Taeyeon, it's already got one. See around? This is a non-settler, so this doesn't count as Taeyeon's settler that's going to stay here. So I'm going to have finish that. Zhongguang we already checked. Tiffany. Well, let's see. One of these Tiffany. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Since Tiffany's is so close, we'll just take Tiffany off of that and have her build a caravan. And what we'll do is we'll funnel those caravans into CLE to finish off. First we'll finish off Colossus, and then after Colossus we'll finish off Copernicus, and then Isaac Newton's College, and then build a library, then build a university. And somewhere in there we'll try and find some time to build a Marco Polo's embassy, and that way we can have a diplomatic embassy with every other civ, so we can talk to them and see how they're doing and see how many cities they have. Also, we're going to shoot for the Great Library. Not that we need it to gain more technology, but we want to keep the computer AI enemy civs in a deficit. We don't want them to get smart off of our advances, which they tend to do. It's helps them keep up with what's going on, especially since they trade tech with each other. Alright, now what are we going to be doing? Okay, let's just continue. Yuri. Build a road there. Just look at what we're going to put here. Probably right here. So 2 more spaces. Move Jessica toward the front lines. Move Yuri. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Move this one along the river. Also, now that we're getting to the end of this segment, I want to mention that the units over here are kind of locked up right now to keep the Aztecs from moving freely into our territory. Each of these 4 cities is going to, as their offensive unit, I'm going to have them, I'll let them finish here. And so what we're going to do is we're going to have them build an offensive, Their offensive unit will be a warrior, and then we'll station them along here, freeing these guys up who are stronger to go up toward the Russians, wherever they are. Okay, see you next time.